Hi, I'm Ashley and I would like to welcome you to Breathe Yoga. If you have a yoga block or a strap available, you can go ahead and grab that now. We may utilize that in our practice today if you need it. We're going to start in a seated position, in a cross-legged position if this is available to you. If it's not, you need to have one leg extended or both legs extended. Feel free to go to the place that serves you today. And then if your legs are crossed in Sukhasana or easy pose, go ahead and bring your fingertips to the earth, tilt the tailbone back, and then lift up through your heart center to lengthen your spine. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and roll them down and back. Notice if you've got those little crunchies around your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, down and back. And this time with a big cleansing breath. Big breath in, fill your body with air. Exhale, sigh, let your shoulders melt. From here, turn your hands palm up and then take a moment to close your eyes, relaxing across the face. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue if it's pressing hard into the roof of your mouth. And I just want you to take a moment to scan your body from where you're making contact with the earth all the way up to the crown of the head. And just noticing any places that you're holding tension or stress. Sometimes that might be in the hips or the shoulders, and we're going to work on both of those areas today as we practice. Now notice if you're holding any energy. If you need to wiggle out any energy, rock forward or backward, do whatever feels good to you so you can settle in and center into your practice. Once you feel like you've wiggled out any energy that's not serving you, I want you to take a moment to connect to your breath. Begin to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. And each round of breath that you take, try to make it a little longer, a little deeper than the last, so that you begin to feel the breath move from your chest down to your belly. Now from here, wrap your hands, turn your palms down and wrap your hands around your knees. Make big exaggerated circles. Bring the chin around to the right shoulder, making a circle with your entire body, and then start to press through your hands, pressing your heart and your chin forward, rotating as you bring your chin around to the left shoulder, and then all the way across the chest and back around. So big circular motion with the entire body. So we're rotating through the pelvis, creating some rotation across the spine. And this stimulates any energy that's stagnant or built up at the base of the spine and begins to work out any tension that you're holding in the hips, through the shoulders, and starts to loosen up the body for the practice. Now I want you to reconnect to your breath if you're holding your breath or if you've lost your breath, and just let the breath guide the speed of the rotations. There are different types of yoga. And this is a series from a Kundalini practice. So Kundalini yoga creates movement through the spine and through the breath. Take one more breath, one more rotation. The next time you come to center, lift up through your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, sigh, release. And I just want you to notice any sensations in the body. Eyes are still relaxed, jaw still relaxed. Now from here, slowly drop your chin to your chest. Gently flutter your eyes open. You're going to take your hands behind your back. Walk your windshield wiper of the legs to work out any tension that you may have created as we were moving through our rotations. Now from here, I want you to cross the legs in the opposite direction that you were just in. Sitting up nice and tall, bring the fingertips out in front of you, tilt your tailbone back. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and roll the shoulders down and back, and then wrap the hands around the knees. Close your eyes, jaw relaxed, and on your next exhale, drop your chin to your chest. We're going to take those rotations in the opposite direction. So now bringing the chin around to the left shoulder, and then again, leading with the heart and the chin, rotating, pressing through your hands. These circles can be exaggerated, small, whatever feels natural and good to your body. And what I want you to notice is what feels different from one side of the body to the other. Really connecting to that breath. Releasing synovial fluid through our hips, through our shoulders. Let them be as fluid as it feels natural to your body. There's no right or wrong way to do this. A couple more rotations in this direction. And then the next time you come back to center, hold. Lift up through your heart center. Take a cleansing breath. Big breath in. Exhale, sigh, release. And again, just a moment here to notice any sensations in the body. On your next exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Gently flutter the eyes open. Bring the hands behind you again. Walk your feet to the edges of the mat. And again, you're going to windshield wiper the legs and just work out any tension you may have created. Today, we're going to take a seated forward fold in Paschimottanasana. So go ahead and bring your legs out in front of you. Roll the thighs in. And if you need your strap here, go ahead and grab your strap. And you're going to wrap the strap around the balls of the feet. So I want you to notice how this feels at the beginning of the practice. We're going to practice this pose again at the end. So relax your shoulders down and back. Lift up through your heart. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, pull the heart forward. If you're not using a strap, you're just going to place your hands on the earth or your shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull forward. And you may notice that you can't go as far into the pose at the beginning of the practice as compared to when you practice this after you've loosened your body and practiced some sun salutations. Relax your jaw, your tongue. And take one more breath here. Release your strap, press your hands into the earth. Use your hands to walk yourself up to a seated position. And just set your strap over to the side, out of the way for now. Cross your legs, come forward into tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Look back in the space you've created with the legs. Scoot the feet where you can't see them. Durga or cat-cow. Begin to inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the tailbone, making a smile with your back. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, navel to spine, press through your hands, chin to chest, and just start to move through this at your own pace on your own breath. One more exhale, rounding out, pulling your spine to the sky, chin to chest, navel to spine. And then find your way to neutral position, tabletop position. Big starfish hands, Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, lift the tailbone up and back. Press your chest toward your toes. Bend your knees here as much as you need. And then start to pedal through the feet just a bit. Bending one knee, pressing through the opposite heel. Big toe sides of your feet make an 11, and feet are about hips distance apart here. Now press up onto the balls of the feet. Lift your heels to the sky. Shift your tailbone up and back even more, and then slowly lower those heels back down toward the earth. Bend your right knee quite a lot. Press through your left heel. Take a breath. Switch it out, other side. Pedal through the feet one more time. And then from here, we're going to step forward. Bend your knees quite a lot. Looking forward, step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. And reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And once you settle into your standing pose, Tadasana or mountain pose, just take a moment to be fluid with your body. Maybe rock side to side, forward or backward to find that place where you're rooted in all 4 points of your feet, big toe, pinky toe, and either side of your heel. Relax your shoulders down and back. Close your eyes for just a moment and set an intention for the remainder of your practice. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up, half sun salutations. Exhale into Uttanasana, forward fold, flat back, hinging into the hips. Relax your head, your shoulders at the bottom. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, halfway lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you're still tight, widen the feet, put a bigger bend in your knees. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, flat back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands, heart center. One more time like this. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, flat back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands, heart center. Next time we're going to hang in our forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. Exaggerate, take up space. Exhale, leading with the heart, hinging into the hips. Inhale to lengthen your spine. As you exhale, bend your knees quite a lot. Allow your ribs and your belly to rest on your quads. And then shift the weight forward into the toes. Relax the head, the shoulders. Just let gravity do the work. If it feels good to you, you can bend your elbows, wrap your hands around your elbows, and let your body sway side to side. And if you feel like you need more through the chest and the shoulders, take your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers, or maybe wrapping your hands around your wrists. Let your hands fall forward. And then slowly make a circle with your head clockwise, counterclockwise. Shake your head yes to self-care. Shake your head no to spreading yourself too thin. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth. Exhale, release your breath. And then release your hands to the earth. Bend your knees quite a lot. Hands directly under the shoulders. Step back to plank position, top of a push-up. Hands are under the shoulders, shoulder blades relax. Press back through the heels or drop to the knees if you need that. Belly is nice and strong wherever you are. And I want you to think about keeping those elbows snug to the body. Give yourself a hug as you lower all the way down to the earth, all the way down to the floor, and then scoop up low cobra. So you're going to pull your shoulder blades together, elbows pull to the back of the room, squeeze your glutes, press the tops of the feet into the floor. Exhale down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Big breath in. Exhale, squeeze up. Maybe lift your hands. Make sure you're using your back muscles. And then down slowly. 1 more time like that. Big breath in. Exhale up, low cobra. Now, if you want a little bit more, press through your hands, engaging your glutes, pressing the tops of the legs in the floor. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders up. Shoulders are down and back into high cobra. So go to either place that works for you today. Exhale down. We're going to press to our knees, coming to tabletop position, and then curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Press your chest toward your toes. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, step forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, and reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up, and we're just going to exhale right back into that, picking up the pace. Forward fold, flat back, hinge into the hips. Inhale, halfway, lengthen. Exhale down, plant your hands, step back, plank position on the toes or the knees. Exhale, lower down with control. Elbows are snug to the body. Inhale, scoop up, low or high cobra, whatever serves you today. Exhale down, press to your knees, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. And 1 more time, just like that. Forward fold, flat back, hinge into the hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale down, plant your hands, step back, plank position on the knees or the toes. Elbows stay snug to the body, protect your shoulders. Inhale, scoop up, lower high cobra. Exhale down, press to your knees, tabletop, and then downward facing dog. Take a breath. As you exhale, step forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And just take a moment here in Tandasana to just kind of work out any tension, connect to your body, feel your heart rate, your breath rate. Again, remind yourself of the intention of your practice. And from here, we're going to add on to that sun salutation, incorporating Virabhadrasana 1 and 2 warrior poses. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, flat back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale down, plant the hands, step back, plank position, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower down with control. Now you can always skip this part if you need to and just shift straight back to downward facing dog if that better suits your body today. Wherever you are, start to find your way to down dog. Press your chest toward your toes. On this first one, we're just going to step the right foot forward into a lunge. The back heel turns down and inhale, rise up. Make sure the hips are square, so you'll walk that back foot wherever you need to make that happen. Tuck the pelvis just slightly, and then take the hands to the sky. Rotate pressing into the midline of the body. Press that knee out so it's in line with the hip. Core is strong. Breathe. One more breath here. And on your next exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Roll off the back foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Again, you can just press back to downward facing dog rather than going through the chaturanga if that better suits you. Go to whichever place works for you today. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, step the left foot forward. Back heel turns down. Inhale, rise. So one side of the body may feel a little different. How you need to. Knee in line with the hip. And then check in with the back foot. If you're rolling in onto the big toe side of the foot and the pinky toe side's lifted, press down into that foot, activating all the way from the glute of that back leg. One more breath. And exhale your hands to the earth. Roll off the back foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, lower down chaturanga or press straight back downward facing dog. Find your way to down dog if you're moving through chaturanga, maybe pressing to the knees to tabletop before you get there if you need that. This time we're going to inhale the right foot up. As you exhale, step forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Back heel turns down, back into that warrior 1 pose. Just briefly. Now open up to warrior 2. Exhale as you open up. So relax through the shoulders here and then create some energy out through the hands. If it's too much on the hip to have that knee pressing out, just walk that foot wherever you're comfortable so that, again, the knee is in line with the hip and second and third toe rather than pressing in toward the center of the body. Press back through the back foot. Draw some energy up from the core. And on your next exhale, we're just going to cartwheel the hands toward the earth. Roll off the back foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Plank position. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, scooping up. Belly strong. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale down. Press to the knees. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left foot. Exhale, step through, Virabhadrasana 1. Back heel turns down, press through the front heel. Inhale, rise, use your core. On your next exhale, open up warrior 2. Looking out over that front middle finger. And you'll notice that I adjusted my foot on this side because my hip is tighter on this side. So do what works for your body. If you feel tight through the neck, the shoulders, relax. Breathe. One more breath. And cartwheel your hands to the earth. Roll off the back foot, step the left foot back to meet the right. Everybody drop to your knees, shift back, take a child's pose, and reconnect to your breath. Feel your heart rate, your breath rate. One more breath here. Maybe a little rock side to side through the hip, eyebrow to eyebrow if you need that. And then when you're ready, press through your hands, find your way to tabletop position, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot up goes behind you. Exhale, step forward. Warrior 1, transition into warrior 2. Relax through the shoulders. Now from here, we're going to take reverse warrior. So just take the back hand and let it rest on the back leg. Turn the front palm up. Take a breath. As you exhale, shift the weight into the front heel and reach that hand up and over. So this is more of a side stretch than a back bend. Squeeze through the legs, relax that shoulder. Let that stretch come all the way from the hip up the arm. Inhale up, warrior two. Parsvakonasana or side angle, you're going to bring that elbow to the knee and then left hand goes to the sky. Actively press through that right arm so that you're lifting up through that rib cage. Rib cage is open, shoulders are square. Breathe here. One more breath. Now slowly bring that left hand to the earth, rolling off the back foot, drop the knee down. You're going to walk that right foot to the edge of the mat. So your hands are directly under your shoulders, or if you need your block, you can place your elbows on the block here in whichever way works for your body. So if you need a little bit more space, you can come here. If you want to lower down, just work into the place that feels good to you. Connect to your breath. Relax your jaw, your tongue. One more breath here. If you're not at your hands, go ahead and press your hands into the earth. If you're on your block, just set it to the side for now. Press through your hands, take that right knee back to meet the left. So you're in tabletop position. From here, you're going to curl the toes under, lift the tailbone up and back, downward facing dog. And let's take a cleansing breath. Big breath in. Exhale, release. And then inhale, left foot up behind you. As you exhale, step forward, warrior one first, lightly placing the foot down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open warrior two. Back hand rests on the back leg, reverse warrior, turn the palm up, big breath. And exhale, shift the weight into the front leg. So you're pressing through that front heel. Squeeze your glutes, relax your shoulder. Make sure you're not putting any pressure in that back knee, pressing back through the pinky toe side of the back foot. Inhale up, warrior two. Nice Parsvakonasana side angle. You're just going to bring that elbow down to the knee. Chest is open. You can look up, you can look forward, you can look down. Protect your neck. Lift up through that top rib cage. Relax your toes. And from Parsvakonasana, just go ahead and bring that right hand down to the earth, roll off the back foot, drop the knee down, and walk that left foot over so that you can bring your hands directly underneath the shoulders. And just make sure that this knee is directly over the heel or behind. You don't want that knee passing the toes. And then again, if you need your block here, just go ahead and take your block wherever you may need for this side of your body. Try to relax anything that you're holding tension in, your shoulders, your jaw. One more breath here. And then find your way to your hands if you're not there. Set your block to the side. Again, press through your hands. Take that knee back to meet the right knee. And everybody shifts back to a child's pose. Big toes touching, knees apart. Bring the forearms a little closer to your body so your shoulders relaxed and forehead rests on the earth. And then I want you to rock side to side through the hips. Side to side, breathing, eyebrow to eyebrow. And then feel free to settle into your child's pose whenever that feels good to you, taking a couple rounds of breath here. One more breath, and it can be cleansing if you need that. When you're ready, walk your fingertips forward just for a moment to stretch out through the shoulders, pressing into the finger pads more than the palms of the hands, keeping the armpits rolled down toward the floor. And then when you're ready, press your hands into the earth. Use your hands to walk yourself up rather than pulling yourself up with your low back. And then we're going to extend those legs out in front of us again. Roll the thighs in. And again, if you need your strap for your seated forward fold, go ahead and grab your strap. So I'd like for you to just observe here if this feels any different from the way we started our practice. So strap goes around the balls of the feet. Shoulders are down and back. Take a big breath in. And exhale, start to pull forward, hinging into the hips. Maybe you hold at the end of your exhale. Inhale, let your body rise. Exhale, maybe you pull forward, walking the hands down the strap. If you don't have the strap, just down the legs. And just find your point of tightness. There's no rush. Take your time. And when you get to a place that feels good to you and you can settle into that, take about 3 rounds of breath. Jaw relaxed, tongue relaxed. And maybe just a quick observation, how does this feel compared to the way we started our practice? Are you able to move into the pose with more ease? Are you more relaxed? Now, if you're still holding on to your strap, release your strap. Just let your body hang forward for a moment. Chin can fall to chest, rounding out through the body. And then when it feels good to you, press your hands into the earth. Walk yourself up again using your hands rather than pulling yourself up with your back. When you get to the top, lift up through your heart. Relax your shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale, sigh, release. From here, just move that strap to the side. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Scoot your hips to meet your heels. And we're going to lie straight back. And from here, take a moment, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug, a little rock side to side. And a moment of gratitude for taking a moment to love on your body today. From here, bring your left foot to the floor. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee for a glute stretch or reverse pigeon. Feel free to stay here if this serves you. If you need more, take a breath in. As you exhale, pull that knee in toward the chest. Reach the hands through the figure 4 space, interlacing the fingers underneath the crease of the knee. Flex your feet just slightly. Stay connected to the breath. Take one more breath here. And then bring that left foot to the floor. Then the right, little windshield wiper of the legs as that feels good to you. And then we're going to change the cross of the legs. When you're ready, come back to center. Take the left ankle on the right knee. Maybe stay here if you need a little bit more. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the knee in toward the chest, slightly flexing the feet. Hands are underneath the crease of the knee. One more breath. Bring your right foot to the floor, then the left. Hands palm up in an A position. Again, a little windshield wiper of the legs, and you can let the range of motion be as big or as small as your body needs it to be. Now from here, if you have time, I want you to go ahead and extend your legs long into Shavasana or corpse pose. And try to stay here for about 5 minutes if that's available to you. If it's not available to you and you need to follow me, I want you to go ahead and roll to your side and press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, lifting up through the crown of the head. Tilt the tailbone back, shrug your shoulders up to your ears, roll them down and back, and just take a moment here to breathe. In this pose, the same pose we started our practice in today. And notice if anything feels different with your physical body, your energetic body, your mind. We will close our practice today using our breath. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up, big breath in, exaggerate the reach, and exhale, hands to heart center. This breath is for your body. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky, creating space, stretch, reach. Exhale your hands to your heart. This breath is for your mind. And one last time, inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, creating space. And exhale your hands to your heart, breathing for your spirit. Thank you so much for joining me today on Breathe Yoga. From a place of light within me, I honor and celebrate the light within you. Namaste.